the only man who refused to bow to the queen. King Adar Amilboni was a mythical figure. He allegedly cured diseases and traveled in space. He couldn't look at dead bodies or shake hands with women. He also had bees in his cap, and that got him in big trouble. Adar Amilboni became the king of the Igala kingdom in 1945. He had little formal education. Adar's main agenda was to build schools and roads. In the 1950s, the king attended a meeting in Kaduna. Many African rulers and even Queen Elizabeth were present. All the other kings removed their caps as they welcomed the queen. But Adar refused to do so, as it was against his tradition. As a king, he couldn't take off his cap in public. He was also forbidden to see the dead. Shaking hands with women was also taboo. What's more, Adar's people saw him as a god, so bowing to any human was deemed an insult. However, other rulers began to threaten King Adar. So the king broke his customs and tried to bow to the queen. Once he removed his cap, a swarm of bees came out of it. They flooded the meeting hall. Everyone was evacuated, but some people were still stung. Adar was detained at other leaders' request. According to legend, his handcuffs fell off his hands. Adar mysteriously escaped from the room where he was being held. He instructed his driver to go back home alone. Adar told him not to look back until there was a cool breeze in the car. Sometime later, the driver felt the breeze. Then he saw King Adar appear next to him. Of course, it sounds like a make-believe story, but the Igala religiously believed in King Adar's magical powers. Adar could allegedly curse people and cure diseases. His village once faced a jigger outbreak. The disease was eating away at people's toes. Many were unable to work and walk. So King Adar commanded the disease to disappear. Allegedly it did. Then there was the tale of him chasing away a wild beast. Some creature was stealing people from the village. Adar cursed it, and the beast was never seen on Igala land again. The king's death was even more disturbing. He was reportedly framed by his enemies. The Igala people held different cultural festivals. One of them, Ako, was celebrated before the farming season. The Igala would pray for rainfall, harvest, and success in hunting. In 1956, they had their usual festival celebration. That year, the Igala traditionally had King Adar hunt down a wild animal. He then sacrificed it to the ancestors. But there were two traitors among the Igala. They were working for the other leaders of the northern region. These people wanted to overthrow King Adar. So they came up with a vile plan to write a petition to the queen, saying that Adar practices human sacrifice. The crown reportedly launched an investigation. King Adar thought his reign was finished. He killed himself before he could be dethroned. The investigation results arrived sometime later. The blood sample proved that Adar had used animal blood, but the revered king was already gone.